Well, it's finally here. 12 months ago, the Cox Plate was number 2 for Winks. Chris Waller joins us. Only a couple of slips away now from the third attempt at the Cox Plate. Everything in order?
Everything's good. The whole preparation's been fairly straightforward. Certainly good to see her win the way she did in the Toombul. The 3-week gaps, a bit harder for the trainer. He has to think a little bit. So very happy with the way their training's been. Huey was impressed by a gallop to a piece of work that she did last Saturday at Flemington, and went to Moonee Valley on Tuesday morning basically to have a stretch of her legs, but she did a nice piece of work again, and now it's just just keeping her safe ahead of Saturday's big race.
It's amazing. Everyone said, oh, it's going to be a non-race, they won't sell the tickets, she's only going to be a small field. Michael Browse, the boss of Moonee Valley, said to me, house full, sign up already.
Yeah, quite an amazing and great in any sport, and Winks is certainly doing her part for marketing at the moment, and she's of course on the back of Black Caviar, and to have those horses straight after each other and your Mackay Divas for Melbourne Cups really does show what it does mean for the administration and the marketing side of racing. We need heroes in the sport, and we've certainly got one in Winks.
You said something last week about Winks at Moonee Valley. What does she do? Put her shoulder down, or was that just you trying to think of something different to say every week?
No, she does. She does. She looks a little uncanny right-handed. Left-handed, she seems more natural, and she just seems to drop that left shoulder and sort of gets on a bike and away she goes. She looks so natural there, as she did, of course, in the Toombul. She's pretty good wherever she goes, actually.
Yeah, you've got everyone covered. She's been nominated for the Japan Cup. Am I eating salad? I doubt it. She could go for a 4th Cox Plate. She could go to Europe. You're trying to cover all bases for everyone?
Exactly that. We dare not talk about it, but things go amiss and to go wrong, and you need other plans. And if you're not nominated for those plans, well, you can't go. So the plan is to get her safely through the Cox Plate on Saturday first and foremost, have a good look at her next week and see whether she runs in the Emirates States. Yeah,
could she run in the Emirates States? I know Barry Brown, the boss of Emirates, has just been on the phone a few little times.
She certainly could, but it'll only be if she wins on Saturday, wins well, pulls up well, and it's not going to affect with her autumn campaign because it comes around pretty quick. But horse comes first. After that, I'll sit down with the owners for about the first time ever and just lay all the cards on the table and say, this is what we can run in, this is what we should run in, this is what we shouldn't do, this is where we want to be in 6 months' time, this is where we want to be in 9 months' time, this is where we want to be in 12 months' time. And at some stage she's going to be a mum. She's in the twilight of her career, but she's racing so well. She's enjoying her racing. She's sound. It's a great sign for a lot more racing to come.
I know you train a lot of good horses, and you train a lot of horses as such. Is there anyone that you go to like Peter Moonee with Black Caviar, but is there any other one else that you've rang over the last perhaps 12, 18 months and had a chat to?
I've spoken to Peter Moonee a few times because he knows exactly what I'm going through. I've spoken to Luke Nolan about what he went through. Along the way, Bob Baffert in America when I was, and he's had so many great horses, and he had
Prince Harry. No,
I haven't spoken to Prince Harry. So it's a hard one, but I think common sense goes a long way still, and a great horse makes the story possible.
I never thought I'd see the day, and good luck to Debbie Peters. I got invitations last week to attend 2 luncheons. She was the guest speaker.
There you go. No, it's really, I think it's brought us all out of our shells, and it's quite a daunting feeling for the owners.
Who would have thought being the daughter of Bob Ingham with all the great horses they race that you go out on your own, you find the best?
Yeah, unbelievable. And Mr. Ingham takes a lot of pride in it as well, and he's very interested in how she's going each week, and no doubt looking forward to Saturday's race like we all are.
Just get there.
Get her there, and then just the racing gods on our side.
Rain, hail or shine, doesn't matter, she handles everything?
Yeah, that's a big plus for us, worrying about what may happen on the day with conditions. She's running the wettest tracks ever, heat waves.
What was it? Golden Slipper. It was.
Yeah. Hard tracks. She's run track records. She's won on the heaviest tracks, and she's still such a great horse.
Here's a question from Left. What's her weight for this Saturday compared to 12 months ago?
This Saturday's 5:26. I think last year it was about 5:18.
And what about the year before when she was?
I can guarantee.
She just turned 4.
She was about, I'd say about 5:08. Yeah.
Just going up a little bit. Nervous?
I'm nervous when I'm not doing anything, but it's a pretty good job to keep busy in. Hence the reason I would work farm today.
Are you taking Steph and the kids down for the day?
Steph's coming down for the day. Kids.
What about the kids?
There. Nah, the beauty of racing is you can get a release as soon as you go home, and my kids are my release.
What about the other runners on the program? Because you've got other owners and other ones that are. I know you got what is it? The Moonee Valley Cup. There's a couple in there.
Yeah. Librin is in there, and Who Shot the Barman, who ran second in the race last year. I think Librin went pretty well the other day. Just wasn't racing well to the way the track was racing. He got back and sort of stormed home, but hit a brick wall at 200. Who Shot the Barman was 3 wide, no cover, no one's fault. He's drawn better on Saturday and ran, as I said, ran second to Grand Marshal in the race last year.
Can you split them?
I would have a slight leaning towards Librin.
What about French Emotion and Vincibella, who's on 5, barrier 1, 2? They're both drawn perfect.
Drawn well. French Emotion's a class horse and looks very well placed. We chose not to run her at Caulfield last week. And the other horse, since returning from her spell, she's come back a different horse. 2 runs, 2 wins, and this is a big step up, but she's up to the task. Both horses went there Tuesday morning.
Can you split them?
I'll go with the proven French Emotion, but only marginally.
Religified Antonio Giuseppe.
Just bringing Antonio back in trip because he's just going through the motions a little bit. So he's drawn wide, will go back from the wide gate. Religify, on the other hand, makes his own luck. He'll go forward. Great run first up, and he's trained on well since.
I don't want you to miss a plane. You got plenty of runners at Randwick too. Does anyone just sit on the top of your mind?
There's plenty there.
There is. You like them?
Yeah.
I can mention whatever you like. Sparky Lads, Cedarwood.
Sparky Lads, a really nice horse. He ran third in a very good form race the other day.
Dagny backs up.
We're well represented.
Awoke and I'm Serious.
Yeah, I'm Serious will take a lot of confidence out of the Canterbury win. Awoke was terribly unlucky back at that Rosehill meeting on shore, but fell. And Dagley's backing up from last Saturday, and I think she'll appreciate Nair's for aid, the extra 100 metres.
Warwick, high missed.
Yep. High miss, good win at Warwick Farm last start. He's going well. Wayanka drawn wide, but he's that type of horse. He'll get home strongly.
Zumbalina.
Drawn wide, she'll go forward, claiming 3 kilos. Lee McGorian's riding terrific.
Terrific.
So that'll give her a good chance.
What about this one? Great Glen, Woo Gok, lead choreographer, Tumultuous, Malmas.
Yeah, some of them are in on Friday night
Yep.
as well. Tumultuous will probably run Friday night. Lead choreographer will run Saturday. Malmas is coming up from Melbourne, and over races we've got a Norton bid on him, which will be a significant change to give the rider a bit more control. Woogok will appreciate stepping up in distance, and there's one that I didn't say.
Great Glen.
Great Glen, he needs to improve his manners. He's got a gear change.
What about Japona's man? Could he regain some form?
From the wide gate it's going to be hard. We're claiming Blake McDougall on him. Lost a little bit of interest.
What about the last? Black on Gold, Veladero and Jaminza.
Veladero ran third last start in a 3-horse race, but it was a good run. Blake got off and said he's actually going all right. So he needs to show us something. I think back to 1800 will help.
You might be hard to run down.
Yeah, Jaminza, I think total forget run. Barrier 1's a concern. You've got to get him out in the open space. Black on Gold, he just needs a fine track. Don't worry about the 4 weeks between runs, because in my eyes he looks fit enough, and he's drawn to get a lovely run on what looks to be an improving track at Randwick.
Best of them any weekend. Winks out, obviously. This is a winks out market.
I'll go French Emotion.
French Emotion. How are you getting to the airport? Parramatta Mercedes?
Yes,
Are they the best?
they are fantastic. Great service, and
Who was on there
Great
first? Because I
brand.
noticed H. Bowman's got his own jacket now. J.H. Bowman.
Tom Berry was there first.
Oh yeah, of course, Tommy. He went to Hong Kong.
Yeah.
So who got it? Who was first out of you and Huey?
Photo.
Have a good weekend. Good luck with the mare. There he is. Winks trainer, Chris Waller.